on this channel of rappers that I'm not too familiar with or even that I'm familiar with. I try my best to be as unbiased as I possibly can about their freestyle, what they say, what they do, and I try and come into it with like a level, equal, neutral attitude and position about how I feel about their freestyle, and I just go off of what's there and not my biases. But nigga, today's not one of them days. Fuck this colonizer ass nigga. That's how we start in a video. Fuck this colonizer ass nigga. Him in 1900 Rugrat, in 5 years, them niggas gonna be sitting on stage with a guitar talking about my dog in the back of a truck. Fuck both these niggas. I'm watching this freestyle just to first off not hit dislike, because hey guys, fun fact, hitting like and dislike both show interaction. I'm watching this video specifically to hate. I will pick apart every single last one of this nigga's bars and I will come up with the worst possible misinterpretations of his bars. I am trying to spread misinformation. I'm letting you know I'm actively trying to spread misinformation and hate on this nigga's bars. And I've heard his music before. It's not hard to hate on this fucking fake boy Cardi. Okay? This nigga's Pinocchio boy Cardi. He wants to be a real black boy so fucking bad, but he ain't. But let's get into this fucking freestyle, this shitty ass freestyle. One thing I want to say. You know what culture created this whole idea, right? Okay. We're not giving this motherfucker credit for this idea. No. Also, I find it interesting that everybody else, their self was all they needed for the freestyle. This nigga had to pull some of his black friends out like, hey, this black, this black, this black, and this black. Okay, I want you to stand behind me because I know that my music can't stand on its own. I want you to stand behind me and snap and say, so that people see the blacks in the back and go, oh, he has a lot of black friends. He's verified. He's of the culture. No, this nigga's not of the culture. He's a colonizer. Recognize it, please. Damn, bro. CIA not even trying to hide they bullshit no more. Niggas just showing it.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today.
By the way, if he went to the station and turned himself in, they would just say, go home. What the fuck are you doing here? We know you didn't do it. Let me look for something real quick. Where is Ian, the rapper from St. Louis, Missouri? Okay. Just noticing certain things.
Always gonna be money, always gonna be hoes, always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mind.
And I put my word, nigga, on my soul. In 5 years, this nigga will be doing country music. Because y'all let this fucking colonizer in because he did a Playboy Cardi accent.
Now you're
nigga, on your soul, on both of our soul, on our souls, this nigga gonna be doing country music.
Just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me.
Before I had this money, I wasn't worried about nothing. If I was a white man in America, I wouldn't be worrying about anything with or without money. My grandfather raised me with a phrase along the lines of, you as a black man could walk in there with all the qualifications and a nice clean suit, nice clean cut, looking exactly like what they said they looking for. They will still walk past you and pick up that white boy in a ditch, take him out the ditch, clean him up, teach him everything for the role, and give him the role instead of giving you the person who came prepared.
He ain't always getting high. What happened to him? And what happened to you? I'm the same I was. I'm just getting paid with a few more habits now.
He's saying it. He's right here in your face saying it. He said, bro, I don't care. Like, with or without this money, I'm chilling. Nigga, I'm a white man in America. I get success wherever the fuck I feel like going. bro, you can tell in his vocal tendencies that's not genuinely how he speaks. It's not. It's not. Now, without getting nerdy and explaining it, when somebody's doing a voice outside of what their natural voice sounds like, there are certain vocal strains and tendencies that revert back to how they actually really traditionally speak. That being said, I'm noticing that.
Oh shit, here we go again. Damn, I got this dime bitch, she just wanna be my friend. Damn, you don't think Flo Rida here is going down for real?
I had to mention a black artist.
Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm on timing, bitch. You don't know what time it is.
Oh, by the way, that's the second black man he shouted out.
Okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, okay. Play like goddamn. You really want every flavor? Oh, okay. You want round in, but you want to come crying, bitch? Oh, okay. Damn. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes.
That's 4. That's either 3 or 4 because that was a Nelly reference.
Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club.
5.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again.
Finally, go to your culture where we know you're gonna go in a couple years.
This shit, we the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone, suck me through the cell. Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
The crazy part is there's gonna be somebody who falls for this. Cause I've heard people talk about Ian's music before, right? And of course they were jitteries I'm talking about. And niggas always, bro, Ian's music is fire. Ian's music is so fire. I look niggas dead in their face and I'll be like, he's just worse Playboy Cardi. And Playboy Cardi's already ass. Like, I remember listening to a Whole Lot of Red in Discord with my friends in 2020, specifically because I heard it was like Ultra HD ass. And I told my friends like, hey, it's a Playboy Cardi album. The fuck do you expect? Like, all those people who were saying, oh, Whole Lot of Red is a good album. Whole Lot of Red is a good album. Give me one quotable off Whole Lot of Red. Give me one clever bar off a Whole Lot of Red. It don't even have to be a bar that impacted you and changed your life for the better and made you reshape and reframe your ability to understand and process reality. No, it don't gotta be nothing crazy. Give me one clever bar up there. You know what was the most memorable bar of Whole Lot of Red? He thought it was gay. So if that nigga's terrible, and I stand on that statement, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Playboy Cardi can't rap for shit. Niggas listen to Playboy Cardi because he go, oh, where? They listen to it because it, air quotes, sounds different. And different don't always mean good. I stand on that shit. I listen to Playboy Cardi songs every once in a while. Every once in a while, I could take a Atme, or I could take a in New York, I merely rock a Magnolia, Audi, Beamer, Benz with the roof off. Every once in a while, I could listen to Playboy Cardi, but I recognize the majority of his discography is ass. So this fucking colonizer is emulating another nigga, and the emulation is never as good as the original. Think of like video games. Whenever you emulate certain video games, it's not as good as if you played it on the actual hardware. Like for example, a DS game. Emulating a lot of DS games will never be as good as if you play it on a real DS. Or even hard to emulate consoles, like not in terms of technical wise, but hard to emulate hardware wise. Like for example, emulating Wii U games. Certain Wii U games are hard to emulate because it's hard to emulate like you playing it on your screen and like playing it on a separate tablet screen at the same time. So it's hard. The emulation of the original will never be as good as the original. And if the original wasn't that good and he's a copy of the original that isn't that good, that nigga must be worse. And that's the case. It's just this thing that I've heard called the Elvis effect, where a white person comes into hip hop and does what a black person does, and everybody go, oh yeah, go white boy. It's the same way that Post Malone got popular. It's the same way. If any other rapper came out with these fucking bars, he would be getting cooked harder than he is. These niggas would be coming for his life, calling him ass. I seen some people calling his freestyle ass. I've seen some TikToks here and there, people saying this shit is ass. But most of the stuff I see about this nigga is people saying, oh man, he ain't so good. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not good. His PR is good. They're two different things. And a lot of people, like, surprisingly, just don't recognize that. Fuck this colonizer ass nigga. And notice a good portion of the freestyle is the blacks making noise instead of him. Why can't your music stand on its own? I thought freestyling for XXL was just supposed to be you, the camera, and your bars. It's supposed to be recording you and your bars, not you, your bars, and a beat. At that point, it's not really a freestyle in the traditional sense of you just spitting. Like in this video, I would like to say perfectly illustrates what we be saying, black people of the actual hip hop culture. This shitty ass freestyle perfectly illustrates what we mean when we say they come in, try to colonize, and don't understand the culture. The point of XXL freestyles is supposed to be the camera recording just you. Why do you need 4 niggas in the background going to freestyle? It should just be you coming up with clever bars. It's supposed to harken back to the days where rap was more so relegated to rhythmic poetry. This is what we mean when we say these niggas come in, these colonizers, excuse me, I said the wrong word. These colonizers come in the culture, don't understand the culture, and they do something that's vaguely familiar to what blacks are doing or are supposed to do, and then people get praised for it. Where if a black person did the exact same shit he was doing, y'all niggas would look at him and be like, man, if you don't get your goofy ass, nerd ass, loser ass the fuck up out of here. Please, can we do that to him? He's average. He's worse than average. He's ass. I've heard Ian songs before. They're ass. They're worse This nigga is worse Playboy Cardi. He's an emulation of Playboy Cardi, and as I said earlier, the emulation will never be as good as the original, and the original wasn't that good to start off with. This nigga is terrible. Please, can we stop giving this nigga praise? There's no praise to give him. Let's just call this nigga trash and call it a day. This nigga's fucking terrible. Let it go. Let it go. I'm a Britney Spears shit. Oops, I did it again. Nigga's fucking awful, bro. Nigga's fucking awful. I booted up my stream to play some games, but I had to hate on that nigga first. I'm not even gonna lie, I had to hate on that nigga first. Next, where I'm gonna reload this. For those of y'all in here, just reload the stream. I'm about to play Gunstoppable. That shit was fucking awful, bro.